Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and I feel so good this morning, you guys. I feel so good because last night I watched the apology prayer video from Marianne Williamson, and it's good to know that the white people in that room, the white liberals in that room, apologize for this country's past transgressions. Finally, the weight is lifted off of me. I can live my life not under pressure, not under the weight of what my ancestors went through. Woo! I feel good. Just kidding. What the fuck was that shit, man? Now, if you haven't already, you're probably going to ask yourself, who the fuck is Marianne Williamson? Well, I'll tell you, because I asked myself the same thing. She's one of the many members of the 2020 clown car. That's right. She's one of those, she's in the line of endless dummies that keep coming out of this 2020 Democratic presidential candidate clown car. She is an author and she is Oprah's spiritual advisor. Let me ask you something. How come only rich people have spiritual advisors? There's nobody whose back and hands and brain hurts after work who has a motherfucking spiritual advisor. What? And look, if you are a spiritual advisor and you're watching this video, good for you. Because if you come across somebody dumb enough to give you money for that shit, take as much as you can get. Spiritual advisor. Man, so she's one of the dummies running for president. And 3 years ago, she was at, I don't know if it looks like a church. I've been to a church or two, and those seats lined up like that looked like a church to me. So she's, we'll say, a church. She's at a church, August of 2019, or 2016, excuse me. It took place August of 2016, and it's a mixed room. White people, there's some black people in there. I don't know if there's any others, but yeah, it's a good mix of people in there. So she gets up there, and I found like this 23-minute clip. And so she's talking about all this other shit and all these, spiritual advisor shit. And this black woman stands up and starts talking about how, the police brutality and, the black men getting killed by the police has been going on for a long time and blah, blah, blah. And her basic message was, we need to do something about this before something happens. And she mentioned a Klan rally that was supposed to take place in Cleveland, which makes perfect sense. That's what you deserve, Klan. You deserve Cleveland. You deserve America's tanked, America's skin bridge. Like, isn't that punishment enough, living in Cleveland? And side note, when the Klan goes somewhere and protests, number one, it's part of their First Amendment right, and they get permits. There's steps you have to take before you can go downtown or go somewhere and start talking shit. These people give you the narrative that they just fucking suit up and head into town and say whatever they want. No, there's steps and hoops you need to jump through before you can do that. And it's stupid and outdated and vile as their message is, it's their right as Americans to say what they want. But that proves to you right there that the Klan is not what it once was because they're doing a fucking march in Cleveland. Anyway, so I guess this lady speaking must have sparked something in Marianne Williamson, or I don't know if this is part of her plan, all along, or if this is just a little freestyle. But after that, and I'm gonna put the link in the description box to this fucking awkward, sad video. So she says, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lead people who want to participate all the white Americans who want to participate in an apology prayer. So I would ask that all of the African American people stop with that African American shit. Ain't nobody a fucking African American unless you came from Africa and became an American citizen. If you're a black person and you were born in America, you're a black person. That shit is ridiculous. Asian American, Mexican American, motherfucker, you're either Mexican or American. You're either Asian or American. You're either African or American. Stop with these separatist titles. That shit is retarded. We have no fucking connection to people in Africa. Other than skin color, that's it. Anyway, so she says, any of the African American people who want to participate, please stand up. And a handful of these dumb motherfuckers stand up. Because the only thing worse than a white liberal for America is a black liberal. Because you dumb motherfuckers eat up the shit that they put down. Stupid shit like this. Who the fuck is going to stand up and have people do a prayer of apology for some shit you weren't around for? Black and white liberals are like the human centipede. The black liberal is attached to the white liberal's ass, and whatever the white liberal shits out, the black liberal eats that bullshit. So these dumb motherfuckers stand up, and she's like, I'm going to ask that all of the white Americans, because you notice she didn't say European Americans, but she said African Americans, please. So all the white Americans who would like to take part in this, please stand up. And I would ask that the African Americans who are participating, if it's okay with you, if the white people, it was just this convoluted, complicated shit. Get to the fucking point, Marianne. I would ask that if it's okay with you, if they could hold your hand. So all the people couldn't hold hands or whatever, or all the white people who weren't near a black person, they went near them and like put their hands on their body, on their shoulder, on their back or whatever. They just had to get a hand on them so that forgiveness could flow directly into them. Anyway, so she starts off by saying, we apologize for a repeat. Oh yeah, that's another layer to this bullshit Sunday. She said, I want you to repeat after me. We apologize for slavery. We apologize for slavery. We apologize for segregation. All of this shit. She starts back at the beginning of the timeline and then goes all the way up to Jim Crow and police brutality. And I pray that all your women and your men are surrounded by angels. And we thank you for the genius and the bravery of your aunts. It was just like pandering concentrated, like frozen orange juice before you add the water. That's what this shit was. I couldn't believe it. I was laughing. My wife, I was watching we had just got done eating dinner, and I saw it, and my wife's like, wait, what? Wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, yeah, it was, just watch the video. It is the dumbest shit you've ever seen. But this is what the Democrats have to offer. This was only 3 years ago. You think she changed her mind? No. An apology prayer? And we are sorry for this, and we're sorry for inequality, and we're sorry for the justice system, and we're sorry, and then part of it was, we hope that your men are protected. There were a couple of specific lines toward black men, because of course, it's hunting season. It's open season on black men. And the police every morning in the precinct are like, fuck yeah, let me get my squad car and go shoot some of these black motherfuckers. Yeah, that's what the fucking police are doing. That's what they want you to believe, though. That somehow, because we are black men, that we are targeted by law enforcement. And we better be careful. We better be shielded in the word of God. Because every time you step out of the house, your black ass could be shot by a cop. Bitch, please. Stop it. Stop perpetuating. I don't need a prayer from you. I don't need an apology from you. Get your fucking hands off of me. If I were in that room, I would be laughing maniacally. Like, what the fuck? Man, sit your black ass down. What are you doing? They can't push this bullshit. They can't pander without our help. Without us accepting this shit. How do you not laugh in their face? What the fuck? I would be like, what? An apology for what? An apology for some shit that I wasn't even around for? It is so sad, man. I couldn't even finish it. I don't know, I got 3 to 5 minutes from the end and I cut that shit off. I couldn't take it. We are sorry for this, and we are sorry, and we apologize. Wait a minute, were you guys slave owners or something? Did any of you take part in Jim Crow? Did any of you take part in a lynching or a beating of somebody? Did you guys bomb churches? Are your victims in here? Are these black people standing up? Are they victims of the crimes you committed? I just want to know, because those are the only people who should be exchanging apologies or giving an apology and accepting an apology. If you weren't affected by it, if you weren't a victim of these ridiculous things that this woman is talking about, then what the fuck is going on here? America has dark spots in its past. Every country does. But America is the only country that fought a war against itself to stop it. All kinds of bad shit happens in every country in their past. A lot of countries, the shit still happens now. But America is not one of them. America is not perfect, but it is the best thing going on this planet. And I'm so sick and tired of people drudging up bullshit. There are no black people affected by slavery. It's been 150 plus fucking years. There are no more black people affected by Jim Crow. It's been damn near 60 years. What the fuck is going on here? When are we going to close the chapter and seal off this bullshit? An apology prayer. You gotta watch it. I think I saw it on my Facebook feed. I was like, what? Get out of here. We thank you for the genius and the bravery of your ancestors. Bitch, shut up. Shut the fuck up. My goodness. So now this is one of the people that the Democrats have pushed to the forefront to run for president. Man, I can't wait. I really can't wait to see how this ends up. I would love to see her be the last one standing and go against Trump in those debates. Holy shit. But people, that's enough pandering for me. I can't take anymore. So I'm about to hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.